look around at some of the damage and some of the mess left behind by the storm. The storm surge was compounded by an extremely high tide. We've got some video taken yesterday. The rising water that damaged homes and businesses along the Portland waterfront. According to the National Weather Service in Gray, Portland reached its third highest tide on record yesterday afternoon. Rising seas flooded piers along Portland's waterfront, making homes unreachable.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that crazy? I've never seen it flood all the way up that far, you know, completely covering our parking across the street.
Similar situation in York. A couple who lives on Webb Hannett Road said that it won't only cause problems right now, but create problems in the spring as they have to clean up sand and rocks from their property. The blizzard of 2018 brought the worst coastal flooding since the 70s. Our Clay Gordon joins us from the southern part of the state, the York County area, where there was some pretty serious flooding in some spots. Clay?
Yeah, Sharon, that's exactly right. I'm in Kennebunkport, Dock Square to be specific. Right behind me is the Kennebec River, and then across the bridge is Kennebunk, just so you kind of have a little reference for you. But I'm standing in a parking lot that saw significant storm surge flooding yesterday, and it was right next to this restaurant over here, the Hurricane Restaurant. There are some remarkable photos that they posted on their Facebook page of not only this parking lot completely covered in water, but also of a woman standing in some kind of standing water inside the restaurant. Now, there is a note on the door that says they're kind of closed for the season because of a burst pipe. We'll see you in the spring. Wouldn't the spring be feeling so good right now? But you got to tell Todd, I'm loving the high temperatures right now. It's good to be awake for some of the high temperatures. We're also covering some other coastal flooding. Let's go over to Wells, where we have some video there of some remarkable flooding of the roads kind of washed out, us driving through them. We heard from some people we even work with that live in that area that, you know, their Prius has some water damage right now. Truly remarkable. It's actually interesting. I did a story with the town of Wells this past weekend about storm surge and coastal flooding. They just said on Furbish Road they have installed a new $250,000 culvert that could take 10 times the amount of water than its previous culverts. They're trying to brace for these coastal storms like that we saw yesterday. And luckily, they are ahead of some of these coastal flooding that some of the communities need to catch up on. We're going to be following flooding throughout the rest of the day right here on News Center, Maine. Reporting live in Kennebunkport, Clay Gordon. Sharon, back to you.
All right, great. Thank you, Clay.